DSM Living with Wendy Wen, Melanie Hall, and Sharon Rooney.
Hello everyone and welcome to DSM Living. I'm Melanie Hall and today we have a lot of great items on our agenda. So let's get started on our adventure in Wonderland. Coming up, we're going to check out Anani Salon and Spa right here in Ankeny. Stronger, smarter, and more capable than ever. Up next, it's all about the 2014 Chevy Silverado.
Want to keep your ride running at its best? Ron the Car Guy shows us how.
Warm up this fall with our Sam Adams Boston Lager Bistro Chicken.
Cold weather is rolling in. It's time for your furnace to step up. So go ahead and step on in to the Home Depot.
If you've been considering a lower level finish, this show is for you because KC Handyman Service, a division of Kaufman Construction, invites us to this West Des Moines home with a recent lower level remodel. We can't wait to show it to you.
You've all heard the old saying, sticks and stones may break your bones, but here at Anani, sticks and stones combine to make the perfect massage. Abby, this place is so warm and inviting. Tell us about Anani and how it got started.
Well, we opened about 5.5 years ago, and our main purpose when opening was just to provide modern but high-end services to all of our guests. And I can definitely say that our staff is extremely passionate about what they do, and we're definitely all committed into educating each and every guest that walks through our door. So we offer everything from hair to nails, massage, facials, body treatments, even airbrush tanning. Wow. But we just want to make sure that every guest that comes here receives a service they can't get just anywhere. And we definitely pride ourselves on the fact that we offer some really unique services that only a few salons in Iowa do offer.
Dee, I am so excited to be here and talk about the Sticks and Stone massage. Now this sounds so interesting. What exactly is it?
Sticks and Stones is a very relaxing technique where I incorporate warm bamboo that's rolled into the muscle, followed by hot jade stones that are placed anywhere in the body where you may have stress.
What is the point of using the warm bamboo and the stones together?
The warm bamboo and the stones, you can apply deeper pressure as well as the heat does help with the circulation.
The holidays are in full swing and people are starting to worry about Christmas gifts. So do you guys offer packages or different kind of gift cards here?
Absolutely, we do have gift cards available and they are great. We do also have our Renew, Relax, and Awaken packages available. They do offer a variety of our services.
Hint, hint, people would love that in their stocking for sure. So I'm so excited to do the Sticks and Stones massage. Do you think we can go back?
Absolutely.
Cool, let's go. Abby, if our viewers want to schedule a unique spa experience, how can they reach Anani?
Well, there's several ways to reach us, one being our website at ananisalonandspa.com. You can also visit our Facebook page, Anani Salon and Spa, and there we have daily updates, insider tips, as well as promotions, and you can even request an appointment from there. But the best way to get a hold of us is to call 965-0093, and our guest coordinator can help you schedule an appointment.
Great, thanks Abby.
Thank you.
Warm up this fall with our Sam Adams Boston Lager Bistro Chicken. The first thing you want to do is start with about 1.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and I have just cut mine into big chunks. And you want to season it with just salt and pepper because we're going to add a sauce to our chicken that's really flavorful, so you want to keep everything else really simple. And then we'll head over to the stove and sear these to get a nice brown color on all the pieces. All I need to do for my chicken is add either some olive or canola oil to a hot pan and then brown my chicken on all sides. My chicken will take about 10 minutes at the stove, so while that is cooking, I'm gonna get all my vegetables and all my other ingredients ready. I've already chopped 4 pieces of bacon into really big chunks, and next I'm going to just chop 1 onion. Next, I'm gonna chop 4 large carrots that I've already peeled. Our Bistro Chicken calls for quite a bit of garlic, so depending on how big your cloves are, you need either 2 to 4 cloves of garlic. So I have some that are pretty big like this, and then I have some smaller ones like this. So I've gone with 3 cloves, and you just want to give these a rough chop. The last thing we need to do before we head back to the stove is we need to get our fresh thyme ready. And I'm going to keep this as it is. I'm not going to pull it off the stem, but I'm going to use some kitchen twine to tie it together in a really big bunch. Now we'll head over to the stove and put our Bistro Chicken together. I've taken out my chicken, so now I can add all my other ingredients to my pot and let those cook, and then I'll be adding some broth and my chicken back in. I'm going to add my bacon to my pan first to let it reduce down, and then we'll add onions, carrots, sliced bella mushrooms, garlic, 2 cups of chicken broth, Sam Adams Boston Lager, and our bunch of thyme. Bring your broth to a boil and then add your chicken and reduce the heat to a simmer, cover, and then simmer for about an hour. After our chicken simmered for an hour, I took the lid off and let everything reduce for about 20 minutes so it could get really thick. I took the thyme out, and now we're ready to serve it. I'm gonna serve mine over some brown rice. Warm up on a cold day with our Sam Adams Boston Lager Bistro Chicken. If you want this recipe or any others, you can visit Fareway.com. And remember, the most important ingredient in any recipe is family.
Follow DSM Living on Facebook and Twitter to see behind-the-scenes photos and find out what events are going on in and around Des Moines.
We are outside the Des Moines Playhouse, and we are about to get the exclusive behind-the-scenes look at Disney's Alice in Wonderland Jr. Let's begin at the beginning. This is so exciting. Come on. Robin, you are just the person I was looking for. We cannot wait to find out all about Disney's Alice in Wonderland Jr. So what is this musical all about?
Well, it's based on the Disney animated version, so it's very family friendly. All of the characters we're all familiar with, the Caterpillar, the Mad Hatter, the March Hare, and of course a very sassy Alice. And all the songs from the show as well, from the movie. And we've got a really talented, multi-generational cast. Our youngest cast member is 11, so that's been really neat to put together the different ages and see them work together on stage as peers.
Well, Kevin always does such a good job with set design, so I'm going to go in and take a peek. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kevin, this is absolutely incredible. How did you come up with this design?
Well, you know, it's a lot of collaboration between myself, the director, the costume designer. Our Wonderland isn't that far removed from the real world.
Got it.
But when we do go to Wonderland, there are a couple of changes.
Let's go on a tour.
Over here, when we begin the show, we're basically set in a park that's roughly modeled after Central Park in New York.
Okay.
But when we change and we go into Wonderland, these panels turn around and give us a nod to the White Rabbit being late.
All the clocks.
All the clocks. Beyond that, the stonework down below here
Oh, wow.
light up with the various suites from the cards.
Sure.
Now the backdrop changes.
So colorful and creative, Kevin.
What I did is I tried to kind of take the real world backdrop and abstract it a little bit.
Sure. I feel like sometimes maybe as an audience member, I would miss out on all these little intricate details. What advice do you have for audience members?
Just sit back, enjoy the show. Those little details will creep into your mind when you least expect it, and it'll click at some point.
I love it.
And you'll
Well,
understand.
speaking of creeping, I'm going to go creep over and talk to Cheshire the cat, one of my favorite characters. So thanks for joining us today.
Oh, thank you, Melanie.
We'll see you, Kevin.
Bye.
Jay, I understand you play one of my favorite characters. Should we let the transformation begin?
Yeah, I can get started for you.
Awesome. All right, you're done? Mm-hmm. So tell us about your character, Jay.
I am kind of the narrator of this version. I look at making everything really big for the kids. And for my character, when I was thinking of how I was gonna be, It was interesting. I kind of thought of a Jack Sparrow type where he was very loose, laid back, and a little flamboyant, and that's where I got the idea. And it's really fun to see on stage, I think.
I can't wait to check it out. I'm gonna go check in with Angie.
All right.
Angie, we love getting the behind the scenes scoop on the costumes, and look at all of these costumes.
I don't like to copy. I mean, we get the Disney music with this show, but you don't get the Disney costumes, and I don't want those. Leave that to Disney. Those little cartoon characters. I love the lobsters. The lobsters were fun.
I cannot take my eye off of it. Do you think I would be able to try one of these on?
Yes, you would.
It's about creativity, energy, and imagination. Disney's Alice in Wonderland Jr. is going to be fantastic. Leanne, how can people get tickets?
Well, they can give us a call at 277-6261, go online at dmplayhouse.com, or of course come here to the Playhouse ticket office. And speaking of coming to the Playhouse, we've got a lot of renovations going on. When people come to the show, we encourage them to come about 5 minutes early to make sure they've got time to find parking.
Perfect. Well, I'm going to get my tickets right now.
All right.
Find us online at dsmliving.com to watch this week's episode, see other videos, and check out what's coming up on future shows.
Hi, I'm Ron the Car Guy from Westside Auto Pros. Here's your trivia question of the week. Stay tuned for the answer when we come back.
For nearly 150 years, the YMCA has served Des Moines and Central Iowa. The Y's focus on family and overall health is one of the critical keys to our success, but it goes further than that. Our dedication to the community resonates strongly with our members and staff. It is something we take very seriously. The knowledge and expertise of our staff is key to improving the quality of life of Y members. If you and your family are serious about living an active and healthier lifestyle, why wait? Join the Y today and let tomorrow be the start of a healthier you.
As a nurse, I believe in the power of home health care. I have seen how much can be accomplished in the comfort and security of your own home. At Iowa Home Care, we provide excellent medical care in the home, and we do it with love and respect. Who you choose for home health care is your choice. Experience Iowa Home Care, where you're not a number, but a valuable client. For nursing and personal care in your home, choose the kindness and loving care of Iowa Home Care, for the love of home.
Experience the Des Moines lifestyle at your fingertips. Introducing DSM Living magazine. DSM Living is trendy, local, functional, and available on your iPad. Download DSM Living magazine from the App Store today and enter to win $500. And remember to tune in Sunday mornings at 11 on ABC5.
The correct answer is C. Have car questions that need answers? Call Westside Auto Pros at 225-9090.
It has been said that women like their trucks like they like their men. Tough, yet smooth, low maintenance, and ready to take on the road that lies ahead. Ladies, if this sounds like you, the Chevy Silverado might be the truck you're looking for. And men, it has impeccable performance and great design. Fashion and function going hand in hand. Curtis, this is a beautiful truck. Let's talk about some of the cosmetic differences for 2014.
Sure, absolutely. Well, just to start, it's a whole new truck. Everything's new. It's got a very aggressive grille and also some very aggressive lines down the side. One of the main things you'll notice is the doors have been reformed so that they now are an inner seal door rather than an outer seal door, which will really cut down on your wind noise driving down the highway.
Wow, so what other changes have been made inside the car?
Sure, well, let's go take a look.
Okay, cool. I love the color, Curtis.
Yeah, this is a blue topaz. This is a really sharp color, especially with the chrome trim.
I love it. I know the outside had an overhaul, but the inside did too. What's going on the inside that's different?
Well, everything's different. That's the great thing about the new truck. It's got a new radio, has a nice 8-inch touchscreen radio. The backup camera is now in this screen rather than the mirror, so you get a nice big view of what's behind you. You also have a lot of power outlets, which are really cool. If you ever need to power anything, there you go. You have 3 USB ports that will power things, 2 regular DC outlets, and then a regular household outlet as well. So if you have more devices than that, don't worry, there's more USB ports in the center console.
So with the 2014 Chevy Silverado, are there any cool new technologies that go along with it?
Yeah, absolutely. One of my favorites is the OnStar Remote Link app. And through the OnStar app on your phone, you can actually start the truck, unlock the truck, lock the truck from anywhere in the world. So you could be halfway across town and be able to start the truck or unlock it for somebody else if they need to get something out of it.
That's pretty awesome.
And that comes for 5 years at no cost.
Now I have to say, when you think of a truck, a lot of times people think of a man driving a truck, but I have seen so many women on the road in trucks. Women love their trucks.
Women do.
And I think the other thing is this, we drive a Silverado. And we drive it as a family vehicle.
Silverado is a great family vehicle for a couple of reasons. One, you do get a lot of passenger space. You've got room for 5 adults in the vehicle, and you also have a lot of cargo space. But it's also very versatile, because you can use it off-road, you can take it hunting, you can pull your family's boat, you can pull the camper. There's a lot of features that you can do in a Silverado that you just can't do in your minivans.
What are some of the other options you can get with this truck?
There's a lot of options available. Heated seats are, of course, available, but they also have ventilated seats, which are cooled seats. So you can turn on, if it's a real hot day, you can turn on the cooled seats. Also this year, that's all new for Silverados, they have a heated steering wheel. So on a nice cool day, you can actually heat the steering wheel up to 98.6 degrees, so warm up to your temperature of your body temperature.
The 2014 Chevy Silverado is an amazing truck. It gets better gas mileage, it hauls more stuff, has more horsepower, but my favorite thing, brawn and beauty meet. So Curtis, if people want to test drive, what should they do?
Well, just call right into the dealership here at 515-299-4300 and ask to speak with Callie. We actually have a 3-day test drive program going on right now where you can just come and drive one for no obligation. It's a great program, put some miles on it and just enjoy it.
That's cool. Let's hop in again.
All right.
Follow DSM Living on Facebook and Twitter to see behind-the-scenes photos and find out what events are going on in and around Des Moines.
The Home Depot always has a lot of stuff going on, and today we are talking about furnaces. So Bob, tell us what's going on in the furnace world here at Home Depot.
Okay, Melanie, I'm going to do that. Let's get started by talking about our mini split heat pumps. This is our Mitsubishi mini split Slimline.
What does that mean, and why should somebody get this?
This here is used by a lot of people for different reasons. First of all, this is an indoor wall unit,
Okay.
which we have different types of units that might go on the floor or might go in the ceiling or attic, and they combine themselves with an outdoor unit outside.
Oh, okay.
Now this is all ran off electricity, and it actually heats, cools, dehumidifies, cleans the air with carbon filters and ionized cleaning. So it does a lot of amazing things, and basically where it could be in an older home, like a farmhouse that has a boiler in it or doesn't have air conditioning,
Sure.
but can supplement some of the primary sources of heat there to save money. It could be in an addition where somebody's built an addition to their home and their system isn't going to handle that, and it's easy enough that they come with remote controls.
Wow.
And it's easy to really operate at home, and they run about 27 decibels of sound, so you don't hear them, you just feel them.
So if we're looking for something a little bit bigger, then where do we go?
As far as bigger, these sizes really range up into different sizes. Or I can put this one unit outside and put up to 8 heads inside of a home.
Wow, so it really can take care of a lot of different areas in the house.
It can.
That's perfect.
It can. It's very efficient also. Carries a very good rebate in the energy efficiency areas.
Well, the mini split seems like it could be a great option for a lot of people, but if someone's looking for something a little different, what do you suggest?
It's just as easy as coming around to the end cap.
Love it.
Right here we have our furnace and air conditioning and heat pump line, and you can find these in the end cap in the Home Depot store.
Well, tell us about this furnace here.
This is our gas-fired 95% Rheem furnace that we have on display here. At the Home Depot we have different brands, and Rheem's one of our best ones that we have.
So let's talk about accessories.
Yeah, the first thing we do is we come in and just listen, like what is happening in your home, or is there dry air? Do you have anybody with allergies? We have humidifiers that we put in with the systems. We put in nice media cleaner air filters that make sure that it keeps the air clean in your home. And we get down to finding out on the allergies. We have machines that kill the food source for bacteria, mold, allergens, everything. So one of the best results we get after an install is, hey, you know, I'm breathing better. It's like you just pumped oxygen into my home. And so with those kind of accessories, we get to kind of know your lifestyle and get to make sure you're feeling good so you have the best sleep at night, and it's not just your mattress.
So if people want to get it installed, they need to get it here at the Home Depot. So what's the best way for people to contact you?
I would say come on in, just come to the service desk. What we can do is get in online on the computer and we can set you up with an appointment within minutes. Or like I said, you can also go online and you can enter the date that works for you and you'll be contacted within 24 hours.
You guys make it so easy for us, Pat. We so appreciate that.
Thank you.
it every day, the Lodge of Ashworth offers the best circle of care in retirement living. Find out for yourself. Schedule your personalized tour today.
Like everyone else, our basement and garage become collection points for stuff we don't know what to do with. It's a good thing we found Restore. Greater Des Moines Habitat for Humanity Restore takes donations of good quality new and used home improvement items and sells them to help fund the new homes that Habitat builds every year in Des Moines. Donate tools, toilets, and appliances in working condition, or leftovers from your home improvement project, even cinder blocks and landscape materials. Stop, drop, and shop at Habitat Restore and help them build homes, community, and hope.
Thousands of people pass by Fountain West Healthcare Center in West Des Moines each day. Why do patients choose to come here? We are experts on providing short-term rehabilitation after surgeries, accidents, and illnesses. Our skilled professionals give hope to those who need physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Patients choose Fountain West because they want to get well and live life to its fullest. If you should need our services, don't let the opportunity pass you by. Choose the rehabilitation services at Fountain West Healthcare Center.
Experience the Des Moines lifestyle at your fingertips. Introducing DSM Living magazine. DSM Living is trendy, local, functional, and available on your iPad. Download DSM Living magazine from the App Store today and enter to win $500. And remember to tune in Sunday mornings at 11 on ABC5.
Welcome to another segment of Ask Ron the Car Guy. And Ron, we've got a perfect day for this next question. It comes from Dan in West Des Moines, and he writes, "Hi Ron, maybe you can answer this question for me. I just put on new windshield wipers on my daughter's Pontiac, and after a couple months, they're already streaking and tearing. I didn't buy the best quality, but I certainly didn't buy junk. Is it my imagination, or do wipers not last as long as they used to? I want her to be safe, but I don't want to keep replacing them. Can you recommend a good brand that will last?"
Dan, we can help you with that.
You know what, Dan? I'm glad he can help with that because my windshield wipers are already streaking and I just replaced them. What can we do?
You know, Melanie, it all has to do with the quality of the windshield wiper blade. What we see today is a lot of wiper blades are starting to incorporate plastic into it. They put a plastic end on it. The little pivot piece in there is made out of plastic. And it's just not a good idea because plastic doesn't hold up well in the sunshine and the ultraviolet rays coming down on the windshield, which means this wiper blade then becomes junk.
Oh, yeah, just junk. So what do we got here?
Well, what I recommend is to look for a wiper blade that's all metal. We've got the metal ends, the whole carrier's metal, and as you can see, instead of a little pin, it's actually got a metal rivet in there.
Sure.
So it's heavy duty. It will hold up, it will work, and it will last for a long time. So spend a little extra money and get the quality wiper blade. Another item that we recommend is a product called Aquapel.
Oh, look, you just have it here, huh?
Just happen to have it in my pocket. And what Aquapel does, it's a polymer, so it goes on the windshield, it adheres to the glass, and it'll last for 3 or 4 months.
Okay.
When you have Aquapel on there, the water will sheen off the windshield, snow and ice won't stick, and that tree sap and dirt and bugs that get on there will also come off much easier.
Dan, that was a great question. And if people have other car care questions, what should they do?
Go to www.askronthecarguy.com. You can submit your questions there.
And if we use your questions on the air, Ron will send you a free 4-pack of oil changes from Westside Auto Pros.
Follow DSM Living on Facebook and Twitter to see behind-the-scenes photos and find out what events are going on in and around Des Moines.
If you've been considering finishing the lower level of your home and can't decide if you want to have the bar, bath, bedroom, the whole shebang, or just some walls, finished floors, and a ceiling, a great place to start is Kaufman Construction or KC Handyman Service, and Devin Kaufman, owner of both companies, is joining us. Thanks so much, Devin.
Thank you.
Well, the home that we're in right now, you just finished, and this is just mostly walls, ceilings, and floors. That's what they decided they wanted.
Yeah. Clients come to us all the time, really, and a lot of times having no idea what some of these things might cost. And so we offer a nice solution, you know, if you want to do a full-fledged design build project, or if you want to scale it back a little bit and even do some of the work for yourself or manage some of the project, can really offer a full range of options for services and finish levels and things like that.
Casey Handyman Service offers that level of finish, which is wonderful because we've had people on camera before who got involved and did some of the remodeling right alongside your handyman too.
Yeah, no matter whether you work with Kaufman Construction or Casey Handyman, you get the same level of quality construction, but you can tailor the services that you need to fit your needs, your budget, and really can allow you to be a part of the project if you want, or you can just completely turn it over to Kaufman Construction to do a turnkey deal.
So these homeowners decided to hire Casey Handyman Service basically for ceiling, walls, and floor, but a great use of space in this lower level.
Yeah, you don't need to go all out to have a really lovely, usable space that adds real good square footage to your home. But even though you might scale back the project or keep it pretty simple, doesn't mean that you should give up on professionalism and quality.
That's right. Well, the end product is very important, but the experience is maybe even more important. And the homeowner told me that she has had other remodeling companies here for other parts of the home, but said that the experience with Casey Handyman was wonderful for a lot of reasons. She said one of those was communication. Very good communication with your handyman. She also said that they were polite and professional, that there were no surprises, and that they were completely, she and her husband, completely satisfied with this lower level finish. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. With Kaufman Construction or Casey Handyman, to us really the quality product at the end is a given. It's the service that really separates us.
Well, and you have a terrific website for people who might be interested.
Yeah, it's kc-handyman.com or kaufmanconstruction.com.
Okay, thanks a lot, Devin, for inviting us out here. Can't wait to see the next remodel.
Thank you.
That's our show for today. Thanks for watching, and be sure to join the conversation on our Facebook page or YouTube channel. I'm Melanie Hall. Have a great rest of the zippity-doo-dah day.
Host Apparel by Francesca's, located in Jordan Creek Mall in West Des Moines.
Follow DSM Living on Facebook and Twitter to see behind-the-scenes photos and find out what events are going on in and around Des Moines. If you want to see your company or event on DSM Living, head over to our website and fill out a simple form, or shoot us an email to info@dsmliving.com.
Yeah, it's so cool. I don't even know how a lobster moves, Angie.
Okay. Bring your broth to a boil and then add your chicken and simmer. I don't know.
Paul, if you can hear me, don't slam the door.
Listen, Wonderland Jr. Come on, let's go and begin at the beginning. What is it like to feel like you're a part of it?
It feels great to be part of it.
Tell us about this.